Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Disturbed Penguin podcast. As always, this is the Xavier Penguin. Back on the grind again to do the podcasts. A lot of things are running through my mind on what I want to say. Let me first open up. If I can do it. Oh, come on. For Pete's sake, seriously. I got a sweaty can on me and can't open up. There we go. There we go. Let me get a drink of my Coca-Cola. It's not a normal Coca-Cola today. It is cherry Coca-Cola. Haha. Oh man, that's so good. Excuse me. Hey, that's coming to you live. Recorded live. Anyway, welcome back to the podcast. It's been a few weeks since I've done a podcast. Mostly because I was trying to figure out what kind of recording schedule I wanted to do. If you haven't noticed, I do have a new series up on Wednesdays. It's an every other Wednesday called Archibald's Adventures Reboot. Now, the name of the game is called Archibald's Adventures. The name of the series is Archibald Adventures Reboot. The reason is that I did do part of a Let's Play of Archibald's Adventures. It's just that... Whoa. Come on, people. Why are we slowing down? There's no traffic. I mean, there is, but not, Anyway, I was doing a Let's Play, and I was donating money for every time I died, or every time that I had to restart a level and things like that. And unfortunately, it got to be a little much, and I didn't have a lot of money at that time, so I kind of put it on hold indefinitely. Well, this time around, I have a way of donating money for charity, and I'll explain that here in a second. I've got a way of donating money for charity now. I've got obviously a better job and everything else, and that's not going to break me. Previously, even though I was donating to charity and I was feeling good about it, and we were helping out Child's Play Charity, a charity that gets books, toys, and games to kids in hospitals around the world, it was kind of hurting me, where I wasn't able to do certain things in my life, like pay bills. So I had to put that on hold indefinitely. Well, now, after a very long hiatus of that, I've gotten to a point where things are straightened out, things are okay, and I'm able to donate again. So I'm redoing the series. I didn't just want to pick up right where I left off, because it would not feel contiguous. It would not feel normal. So I'm starting it all over with a little bit better commentary, because when I started that, I was not that great at commentary. I'm still not great at commentary. I can tell you that right now. I'm not that great at commentary, but I'm getting better, I'd like to think. I was talking with a follower on my Twitter the other night, Cone Dodger 240, I believe is his actual Twitter, twitter.com/ConeDodger240, and I was telling him that he did a good job on his iRacing series that he did. He goes, well, thanks for my shaky or nervous commentary. I go, don't worry, man, you're good. Commentary, especially in a game that he had played called Race the Sun, he wasn't used to it, because he's more of racing commentary. If I were to get into a racing game and try to do what he does, or Kurt J. Mac or Vintage Beef, I'd be like, oh no, no, don't you hit me, don't, mother, and then just let words fly because I don't want to get hit or anything and all that good jazz. Woo, buddy, I kind of cut you off. I apologize. Random driver person from St. Louis. So can I get over? Yeah, I can get over. All right. Crazy driving today. Holy cow. That's what it looks like. So his commentary was a lot better than what I think mine is. You know, I mean, there are some times in various games I play. Specifically, what one was it that I was playing? Momodora 3, which is now ended. So I've got to find a new game to play for that. There were times where I was just silent because I'm concentrating, and if I break my concentration, then I don't I don't get the desired results that I want to achieve and all of that. But no, the reason I hadn't been doing podcasts is trying to figure things out for a new schedule to get this little project up and running. Archibald Adventures Reboot. For every death or restart that I do, I'm going to donate 50 cents to Child's Play charity. However, at least starting for now, I'm going to have a base donation of $10. So $10 plus the however much I die or however much I restart will get added to Child's Play charity. Now, I'm doing this through farlandsorbus.com. Kurt J. Mac runs that. And this whole thing was kind of inspired by Cone Dodger 240. I'm just going to call him Cone Dodger because most other people do, or Cone. Cone had stated he had his iRacing series, and Kurt had mentioned it during one of his Farlands or Bust episodes. And I'm thinking, you know what? That sounds like a neat idea. And I've been wanting to get back into Archibald's Adventures because it's a good little puzzle game that the potential is there for charity, you know. And I want to do that too. So Cone kind of inspired me to get this ball up and running. Does my cruise work? No. Okay. So, and that's why I decided to do what I wanted to do. Now, this whole time, you know, in between doing podcasts and stuff like that, I've been recording on my phone. I've been recording. It's just that I haven't uploaded it. Because I get home, it's just like, fuck it. I'm done. I just want to play some games, some mind-numbing games, and just crash so I can have my day off tomorrow. And all of that. So that's the reason why I haven't had any podcasts up. Plus, I'm kind of wanting to possibly either do one of two things. Either one, just record while I'm at the store where I work, after I get all settled in and all of that, you know, possibly wait for my pizza and whatnot, because I usually have some pasta from Domino's. Pyro Puncher would be happy with that. One second, I gotta get another drink of my soda. There we go. That's some good cherry Coke. From a can, mind you. Anyway, either just record at the store to where there's not a lot of background noise, and I know that there is some background noise now because of me driving, because of the headset that I'm using, hooked up to my phone and whatnot. If there was a way I could hook up a good mini, you know, USB microphone or something to my phone and record that way, by all means, I would totally be all on it. So that way I could just record and be like, bam, it's done. Yeah. Either record with a better microphone in the car while I drive, because I think it's hilarious with my driving and the random shit that I say, I cracked my own self up. I'm sorry. What I think is funny, other people might be thinking, wow, that's kind of lame, dude. But that's just me. The other one would be to record whenever I get to the store. You know, the atmosphere is a lot more quiet rather. There's hardly any noise, and if there is, it's the air conditioner turning on. And from my understanding, I did that a couple of times, and that was okay. It didn't come up with a lot of background noise anyway. And or find that USB microphone and record at the store. I would not be opposed to recording at home, but whenever I'm at home, I want to do me things, and I want to spend time with my woman, my fiance. Yes, I call her my woman, get over it. I've explained that before. I want to spend time with her, you know, things like that, and wind down the evening to prepare to do nothing for my day off. So that would be one of those scenarios I want to happen, but I don't know what I would feel comfortable with. Because I like talking to you guys on my way to work. You know, it gives me something to do, keeps me focused. I'm looking at my windshield as if it was a webcam and things like that. Like, hey, how you doing? I'm Xavior.Penguin, and you are fantastic. Feeling a little loopy today, apparently. So that's another reason why I haven't been recording, is trying to figure out things that I could do to do these kind of things and all that jazz. In the last few weeks, some series have ended. Momodoro 3 is the latest one that ended this last Saturday. And yeah, that was a good game. That was a real good game. Another one that had ended was Contrast. That one ended. I'm trying to think of what other one. And I decided to end Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Binding of Isaac, I needed to end that just because it just wasn't. It was not me. I mean, that would be a fun game to just stream and talk with people while I stream. If I can get back into the habit of that, then that would be fantastic, you know. I decided to, no, I'm good. I'm done. Almost all of them that I played were failures. I don't think I ever got to Mom while recording, but when I wasn't recording, I was getting to Mom, and it's just like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? Why can't I do this while I'm recording, where I want to show people, hey, this is how you get to Mom, and it just never worked. So I said, F it, I'm done. Contrast, great game. Oh my goodness. I can't wait for this other game that's coming out by the same company. What is it? We Happy Few, I believe. I'm probably wrong. But it's another game that's coming out hopefully sometime this year, if not early next year. And I really want to play that game. Because that looks creepy as hell. Contrast was another great game with a great storyline. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to spoil anything for you, but man, it was awesome. Right now, the schedule looks like, for right now, that on Mondays it's my Minecraft bingo. Tuesdays is my XP Plays games, where it's a random indie game. I might revisit some other games I played before, or find another little indie game to play. I've got one ready for next week that I want to play. Played Bard's Gold last week. Not yesterday, but last week. Picked that up after the, I can't remember his name, and I'm going to butcher it, so I'm not even going to mention it. The author of this game had updated, finally got it released to Steam, and that was fantastic. Again, congratulations on that, man. for getting it released on Steam. It's a good, solid game, frustrating as hell, but it's a frustratingly fun game. Try to say that normally. It's a frustratingly fun kind of game, so that's cool. Wednesdays, and this is on an every other Wednesday, I'm going to try to have my podcast on one Wednesday. The next Wednesday is my Archibald's Adventures Reboot series. Thursday is my Guruman, A Monstrous Adventure, which I'm having a blast with that. Friday is Blade Kitten. Saturday, that's a wild card. I have an idea on what I want to do. I don't know if I want to do it, because I think it would be neat, because I haven't seen anyone else do this, or maybe I haven't looked hard enough, but I want to try it. And then Sunday is my Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, where you get to hear me do some horrible voice acting, but I have fun with it. So yeah, please stay tuned to all of those if you want. A programming note on what I want to do with the series here on Wednesdays on my podcast is, right now I haven't gotten any questions, which that's no fault of y'all. That's no fault of y'all. It's just that I'm not popular. Definitely not the popular girl in school. And my name's not getting out there, and that's fine. Like I said, I'm just doing this for fun. But if you do happen to want to send me a question to ask and things like that, by all means, look at the screen, like now, or look at the description wherever YouTube decides to put it, and send me a question at xavior.penguin at disturbed-penguin.net. Subject line podcast questions, and ask away, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. What I'm thinking about doing is taking questions that have been asked to Kurt J. Mack, and then kind of insert them into the podcast that I have, because there are sometimes I don't have much to say and I just kind of ramble on, and while I don't mind the rambling, it doesn't make for a coherent podcast. Right now my thoughts are all in a row on what I've been wanting to say, and I've got to write them down. I have got them written down and all of that good jazz. So it's like, yeah, I'm going to do this right. Can I get over? I can get over. Okay. Sorry, I had to make sure I got in the next lane. And because I've got them written down. That's all there is to it. That's why I've got somewhat of a focused head on my shoulders. But yeah, we're going to actually turn it off here. This is a short little podcast. I'm not even all the way to work yet. I've said what I've wanted to say. Again, I'd like to thank all of you that watch my videos and happen to like them. And even if you don't hit the like button, the fact that you've watched some or all of my video, that is awesome. And even the podcast too, because this is a time where I can actually just sit back, talk about what I want to talk about and what I want to do, instead of focusing on the games and things like that. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in, listening to me ramble on, this ginger redhead from St. Louis, Missouri. I appreciate it. By all means, the one thing that if you do get out of this is check out my Archibald's Adventures Reboot. In my opinion, that's the most important thing on my videos. If you want to laugh, go watch, Shantae and the Pirate's Curse. But if you want to really get something worthwhile, go watch my Archibald Adventures Reboot series, where we're donating to Child's Play charity through farlandsorbust.com. We're trying to get Mr. Kurt J. Mack, trying to get his total up to $60,000 for Child's Play charity for the Season 6 goal. So that way the Flobathon will come sooner rather than later, because that's always a treat to watch. But that would be the one series I would want everyone to watch. And hopefully, maybe, just maybe, I might do another charity series in conjunction along with this. Got an idea that I wouldn't mind doing. But anyway, I'd like to thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for being my followers and everyone else. My name is Xavior Penguin, and I will catch y'all on the flip side.